a slight adjustment. Basically, I'm flying back liches and dragons. As soon as I get to the town up here, I'm going to swap the Kraken in this unit over to this unit, take both the dragons and this lich back. I already moved the other 5 liches into one unit and belt them. And then I'll replace those 6 liches with 3 really powerful melee characters. Probably, I don't know, whoever has the highest strength and lowest alignment. And then I'll replace the other 3 liches with a Silver Princess and an Angel to throw into the back line. The units will look the same. It'll be low sky units that instead of having 2 liches, we'll just have 1 of a Silver Princess or Angel and 3 people up front, and then there'll be an extra Nixie in back that's just kind of vestigial. But I'll get that together as soon as I get rid of this princess and reorganize. Okay, all equipped up, ready to go. Cold Sword is really the only big thing, and I put Earth Charm and such on the back line. I probably should realize he would go first. Okay, besides the Kraken, I'm just going to do that much damage. Okay, well, at least we didn't really upgrade there. Still a little worried about, yeah, Starlight. And somehow I turned animation off. I don't recall doing that. Slow it down a little bit. May as well be consistent after the rest of the animation was on. Alright, that's unfortunate. I'd hope to kill one of them. I guess I can go strong and hope Swath happens. Okay. By alignment. Hello, X. Alright, so we can do some more damage to these 2 healing units just to kind of keep them here. Should be better than the other case where I send them back to base. But, I mean, the other case, I'm still returning from the previous battle, so it's not like, it's not like I'm imminently gonna jump in there, so I just have to be more careful about that going forward. Try to wound them and not kill the enemy or the unit whereas I'm heading in. This is hurting a little more than last time, did I think? I wasn't really paying attention and I blundered into cash. It's survivable. The monk is the one who's going to suffer. Everybody else should be just fine. I just do it on strong. I don't know who's going to go in. I am amazed that we're driving first. Okay, well, I've done pretty decent damage. And I might actually heal more than I took from that last swath. And I could keep going, but there's no reason to. I brought out the dark vampire unit to deal with this one, so why keep damaging this? Alright, managed to bounce around Hikash and jump into Princess unit, which I think is not in the water. It's not a big deal. I'm probably not going to stay more than 3 rounds anyway. Probably still go first, maybe not. I wonder if I get an agility penalty based on terrain? Maybe. So, wow, not doing the damage this fight. Making a huge difference not being in the water. So I think I'm gone after the healing. That's unfortunate. Got vampire Halloween unit up to destroy cache again. Or at least destroy the Titan and make a dent in the cache. And try to keep our good luck going on the pumpkins going first. Alright. And I should take out one of the Titans. Fully heal Vampire back. Alright, that's pretty much a perfect first round. Yep, especially with another miss. And we should have no trouble taking out the other Titan, even if we get a miss or two. And again, a perfect order. I guess you can make the argument that you would like the vampire to kill it. And at this point, might as well just keep going. I don't know if I'll have to fight another cache anyway. Hopefully I can end the game before there's another cache fight. So I'm not too worried about this unit's HP. But if I wasn't playing with a... Oops. Don't go that round. If I wasn't playing with a water theme, where I had to have a Kraken or a Nixie in every fight, I think the optimal way to fight a cache would be 3 vampires up front, and then 2 phantoms in back. You take pretty much no net damage. Alright, now we got Saya's unit to take out another princess. And, well, I guess this is the one we fought last time. Without being in the water, it's a lot tougher. Certainly that worked out in my favor, but Liches are going to... Yeah, that hurt. I probably should have put an ice item. The Ruby Dragon instead, I put a thunder item on it. Usually the octopus does have higher HP, but I should have noticed at that point he did not. Even if he does, if they get a thunder hitter, a lot of times his HP will fall below Kraken, so not a great idea. His HP above the Kraken. Start using as a magic. I guess at this point, if I can run away, then there's not to. No. Alright, well, that worked out better than the Tiamat, certainly. On land, the Tiamat would have... Well, actually, probably would have done more damage to the princess. Less damage to the Liches, but it worked either. Alright, then we have one of the other princess units that has come all the way down to Fanba. I should go first and kill the princess, and it's a matter of cleaning up the crowd. And I guess this person have gone strong until after she went. Well. Alright, get all my units down in Fanba, booted a couple reinforcements down there. I'm gonna go ahead and take 3 of the Liches that I used for the last boss attack to put into the defensive unit there, swapping out a princess and 2 sylphs to put into the new boss attack units. Obviously, if I had more white magic casters, then I would probably use more of them, but I'm going to have angels and princess that I'm using to defend the base here, and I have some other angels that I'm using in the anti-quake unit, so I'm using one of the devils. Let's keep it strong. So I have one of the devils in the advanced units to make them low scout. And another devil in... I think another devil's in the anti-quake unit. But yes, I wish I had more sylphs and angels at this point. But I think white melee attacks would be enough. I think I'll stick around a bit, actually. Okay, that's perfect. that's probably a good point to call it a day.
Write it out.
Alright, Gary's finally healed himself up enough to present himself again. And if we can just soften up Seraphim, then we'll probably be good here. Got the Ogre shield on the monk this time, so should defend her okay against Gary's. Just keep it strong. It's still not enough, I mean, well, no, I think you can only do about 130 damage to her, so I can do a second round if I choose to. I don't know that I have, well, okay. That may make it a little harder to do a second round. Well, the problem is, can't quite kill the Seraphim. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do a second round. Well, that always helps. So take pretty much no damage the rest of the second round. Well, actually no damage. And should be able to weaken up Seraphim a bit and heal back to a very appreciable level. And then the Dull Mage should be able to kill the Dull Master. Should be able to kill him off next time. And I haven't taken enough damage. How about now? Alright. Alright, the Princess unit came back. Gary's ran off to a nearby other town because we got too close to him or something while he was healing. So we really just need to kill the Princess, and I put my hero in front to avoid killing the Princess and avoid her alignment further. I do have 4 alignments, 2 of which I found in the stage, killing enemies. So I'm not terribly worried about her alignment. It's like 85 right now, so I should be able to fix that. I just don't want it to get to like 50 or something. Okay, let's do some healing and take off. That may or may not be enough to get the level 27 Dull Master another level. The problem is, I think Thunder has a good chance of killing him based on the previous damage. We will kill him, so no reason to kill him. Alright, let's see if we can kill Hikash. I subbed in the Weird Tigers to do more direct damage to Hikash since the pumpkins won't do any damage. Kraken is a little low, but it's very resourceful, so it should be okay. So if I don't miss, I can do 120 damage per round. If I miss half the time, I can do about 60 damage per round. Which adds up. And miss. Alright. 3 hits that round. So with Ayanuki, I'll probably kill him. This will probably be the last time I have to fight Hikash, unless he comes right back. That's why units are healing pretty well. And I forgot they have 4 attacks, so that helps you out more. Alright, that went really well.
Write it out.
Alright, time for Aisha to take out Randall's perhaps one last time, hopefully. Alright, miss. And definitely we'll get Yushis next. Possibly the Princess and the Seraphim, but I'm not going to count on it. Not that the Princess matters. At this point, I kind of hope they all go so that I can go back to weak. Okay. Perfect. And then it's, I almost wish I hadn't had the monk. I just put the Princess in back. So it would have killed all the devils, but I guess the devils aren't going to attack again, so better to heal damage back. Team out. Alright, I got Pravia coming back. Try to take him out with the Ruby Dragon. And hopefully go first. No, never mind. The Charl goes first. And I'm not sure it was a great idea to do Maelstrom, but I haven't done it in a while. I guess that's technically more damage than hitting somebody once with... Well, I don't know. So he can hit once. He could do 500 damage, about. If he did direct hits, where that is going to do... It's about 450 damage, probably, in total. So it's, well, if I remember to go back to weak anyway. No, it's less than that. It's probably more like 400 damage. But regardless, I think I'd probably prefer to do the damage concentrated to have a better chance of killing one of the dragons anyway. Although I suppose anyone can do it now. And I probably should just run away. But it doesn't really matter, I'll get them next fight if they don't run away. And one more fight with Pravia. Should kill off both the dragons, and then probably let someone else who can do more directed. And again, I'm running weak, I should have gone strong and weak after. But anyway, after I do a little bit more damage, and take out the dragons, I can let someone else finish him off, probably that has more direct attacks. No, didn't change the time. Well, got him anyway. I guess I must leave him strong. I'm just not going to do that much damage for the rest of the fight anyway. Maybe I should have gone to putting him up front. It would at least have gotten me some attacks on later, but it doesn't really matter because it's not like I can change from using a fire sword to a cold sword during the fight, so that's one compromise to that, is to just use the area effect that doesn't do fire or ice damage. Although I guess I can always equip a sword that just does physical or black or something. Alright, finally put the Kraken in front, and I could have had another unit kill them, but, you know, I'm here, and it's not like it's gonna really do that much damage to me. It's only gonna hit the monk once, so she'll actually go up in HP, and then he'll probably hit whoever's strongest, which will probably be the Kraken, because I'll hit max HP for the dragon, probably. Yes, oops, man, I should have gone strong, but oh well. So the only unfortunate part about that is that if he survives long enough, I would have hit the Kraken twice, but he didn't. Got our units healed and on the way, and while that's happening, we got another of Randall's finally heal up off to the right there and heading back over, so it's time to lay the smack down again. Here, kind of almost wishing to charm someone because he does so much damage. I think I equipped the engraved rings. He's doing so much damage to that poor defenseless Duel Master. Well, he's level 28, I guess, so doesn't really have the same stats. He was out for some of turrets, but not most of them. Those guys have pretty good physical defense, so they're not terribly stunned, I guess. And I think I have to run away, and I might have to boot somebody else in. We shall see. Alright, I reformed Zingle's units. Still got him and his favorite Kraken. but I put a monk and a lich in there instead of either the weird tigers or the Halloweens. And the reason for that is one of the weird tigers is going off to participate in the final battle, and then I just thought I'd mix things up a bit. Unfortunately, Drat I missed, and also unfortunately, I had to revive the lich, but I had 10, now 9 revives left, so just almost done, sending the guys off, rounding the corner for the last attack, so just wanted to try this kind of lich and vampire combination that I hadn't tried. Charm, hopefully this one will also miss. Right. So I'm not really afraid of the Tiamat because it's just not going to do much damage to the Kraken, even if it does hit him. Well, okay, that did more damage than I thought. And he's probably not going to do much damage to anyone. And I don't know, if I really needed a monk to cast healing in this battle, I probably could have put in a Muse, maybe, but 3 misses on Charm. That's a lot different than before. I don't know what's different about this particular Kraken, or I'm just lucky. Yeah, should get one more hit. Oh, 2 more hits. Okay, well, he's either going to run off again or come back to be damaged and then run off. And here we go, rounding the corner, as it were. Down at the bottom. I've got another different one. There's 3 Grandals up there now, which is fine with me. It's certainly much easier to plan for a single type of unit, and then combat that unit versus get hit by Cash and Randall's and Previa all at the same time. Although Luvalon is actually more difficult to deal with than Previa. Well, I shouldn't say more difficult, because the way I've dealt with Luvalon, I take pretty much no damage using one unit that doesn't have any of my light fighters in it. It's just that it has to be that one unit, so it's more of a pain to arrange. Whereas at the start, Luvalon, Previa required like 3 of my best units to deal with, and now pretty much any one of my better units can, over 3 or so fights, just take it one-on-one. Aha, I got him this time. Yeah, that's not all that awesome. Well, we'll do the attack by the Lich and the healing, and then probably skedaddle so I avoid another white attack on me. Although, he's gonna do Life Suck that actually heal him back up. Well, it's just not gonna do that much damage. There's no reason to stick around. Alright, now Saya gets 1 copy of Randall's. He's going for Phantom this time. Got the Brunhild equipped and then some Engraved Rings, so I should be in pretty good shape. I just stand strong for a little bit here. And then hopefully I'll miss the Monk. Who's the one? Alright. Here's the one I was caring about for HP, because everybody else is high enough that they'll do just fine. Whereas 2 more Phantoms could cause some problems for the Monk. It's a shame on that miss, because otherwise we would have had a chance of the Red Dragon destroying both demons, or doubles. No, not so much. Although I suppose Kraken, if it doesn't get charmed, should actually kill quite a few of them, and do some decent damage to Brandis himself. And he'll probably go hide again, which is fine by me. It's certainly much easier to deal with him hiding somewhere than continuous stream of damage. Interesting, he did not go after the demon. I guess it was used directly in front of him. Well, that'll definitely make him go hide somewhere. Right, and we've got This unit coming up. At the same time, I've got all of my... Well, actually looks like... Got another Randall's unit. I thought... Well, maybe it's the same one. I thought for sure it would go heal, but it could have been... Yes, another one finally healed. So right, we'll just blow this one up too. Although it's certainly not going to kill anyone this time. Misses. But another couple fights up top, and by that time we should have everybody in position to make a run at the bosses. So all I'm really trying to do here is just keep the status quo, damage everybody a little bit, and get them to go sit on a town for another, I don't know, in-game movement, 2 minutes maybe, which will probably take me an hour to play, with all the different fights and adjustments and items. I really only have one awesome white sword, so I'll be using the Broomhild, and then I have a bunch of rune axes, which are 15 strength and white, so I can't complain too much. Just some of the other, like black, I've got a whole bunch of black swords that are like 24 for the relic sword, and 20 for the Fafnir, 20 for the black axe. I think there is some other white sword that's over 15, I just don't remember what it is. And I have some other interesting ones, like the Kusanagi blade, which is plus white resistance, and Pristine, which is plus int. Alright, gave everybody fresh movement orders. They're going to move all the way up next to the mouth of the bay there, south of the enemy base. And then I've got 3 liches versus 2 liches, and let's hope my liches go first. They didn't. Youch. Youch. So maybe I should have put a monk in here. Yeah, that was probably the wrong approach. I probably should be on leader, so I did thunder damage. And then I would have killed the liches. I can still kill one of them at least with Fogel before they go again, but it's probably not going to be quite enough for the Nixie. Oh, it missed, okay. Well, that is a recruited Nixie that has no stat bonuses, just there to fill out my requirement. Well, good enough, and they'll heal. I'll just use better tactics next time. Yeah. Alright, we got Randall's come back for more punishment. And I think if I damage him sufficiently this battle, he'll go off and do something else. That's unfortunate. I'm probably still just going to roll with that, because, now I'm going back to strong. All I really need to do is get some hits in on the leader, although I guess I could have moved my Kraken up or down to try to kill off the doubles, and that might have been enough to get him to heal as well. Luckily, Nova's not going to do that much damage overall. Ouch. Okay, there's some good damage. Probably the most I've done to one of the top level bosses, I would think. It's just not a big deal, because I can heal it back. Oh, that's more than I thought to the monk, but I guess she's not at all. No, I need to wait till after he went, then go weak. It's unfortunate. Okay, but I can't count. Still might be enough for him to go seek shelter. Not quite, it seems, but I've got 2 more units there, so shouldn't be a big issue. Definitely start on strong. Again, the vampires are going to do all that much damage, and did get the... dang it. That's unfortunate. And do I really want to be on weak? Probably, honestly, I should probably stay on strong until after the doubles go, or my Kraken goes, because it has pretty good agility. Well, It's almost worth putting a anti-white item or something on the vampire, just in case I get charmed. Oops. Almost accidentally used a tarot card. I mean, so I could use some minor white item, like monk is really good. Why did I go to weak? I don't know why I went to weak. Okay, well, I guess I won't have to worry about him running away. Hopefully it doesn't spawn something horrible right on top of my guy streaking to the enemy base. Ouch. Okay, well, I should have run away before that hit. Alright, so now the question is, should I wait for that dead guy to come back, or should I just blitz? And there's a dead guy coming back right there, which is the princess unit. I don't know. I guess what I'll do is get everybody in position. Say about here. And then see who all comes. And typically if you send back the wounded units, it'll be the same unit. I don't remember Randall's ever randomly chasing me. That was more of the two generals, which I don't think there are any of the two generals on their way back with the leader killed, so theoretically, that should be good. And there goes a monk unit and a vampire unit. I'll just go up to my lich, should be fine. There goes the princess unit. I forgot to make this one move up here. I think it will just be fine. And that Randall's is still healing up. It's just a T-map way low. Alright, let's just send them all up there. Except for the high sky units, because I'll send them last. First, which is fine. You just do it again. And then I'll have to equip. So I only have one Brunhild sword. Alright, start of the last battle. Get Finral up with the Brunhild sword. And actually the Sylph should go first. She has the Ogre shield in case he does meteors. I think that part of it could be wrong. The Nixie. I put on strong because I just don't know who's going to go first, although it looks like I'm always going first, which is interesting. Well, I'll certainly leave it on strong now. Okay, now it's next round. Sure, go weak. Actually, no, we've got the Ice Storm. Now it's next round. Okay, Tiger Man for 27. Maybe Fenrir will go. So now Fenrir will go, now it should be the next round. Alright, I'm just gonna put it on strong. Try to minimize the damage. Okay, so he definitely seems to be on weak. At least always, or maybe just hitting the guy in front of him. Regardless, done some pretty good damage here. I guess I still can't run away. I guess we'll get a couple of hits in if I can. That's probably actually the last hit I can get in, because I think Finral's already gone. Not bad at all. Alright, we go Norn's unit. I switched her to the leader because I was reviewing this as equipping, and I noticed, well, I have a princess unit, but princess isn't leading it. That's no good. Alright, it's a good start. No damage for the first round. Some free hits, 4 damage, not a lot of damage. 12, not so bad. This should be the... Okay, hopefully she'll... Okay, almost as much as the Sylph, and then Ice Storm probably will do nothing. And then Gilbert should do about 15-ish. Well, missed. Alright, round 2. And I went first and I'm strong. Not much. Ouch. So I should probably run away after this round. So, 2 more attacks, both up front, and then I'm gonna run away. And a miss. Well, I can always use a heal all and come back. Alright, now Debonair's unit. It's pretty much the same format as the other units, except I've got a general and then my better evil man. It was the original wild man in my starting set of units. And then I have a double, and I should have been on weak for that. Makes a huge difference. And then the devil has so few strength that I didn't even bother giving him a sword. I gave him the power shield, so if he does melee attacks, it looks like he's striking the middle guy. So I figured he'd do 1 damage regardless of what I gave him, and it'd be better just to sink some damage. Okay, not too shabby. I should get that attack. That should be the next round. And I think I just get, yeah, this should be about a 3rd round, so then I'm out of here. This last hit, and hopefully it's a decent hit, that's pretty good. And it looks like I probably have to go through these units again to kill them. But making progress. Alright, now I've got the Platinum Dragon and Ronnie, who's my Uber Dragon Master, who might actually go first. I'll run weak just to see if I get a little damage, and she misses. She only hit once, that was in the first Diablo fight. Missed both times last time. And I put the Platinum Dragon in the middle, so he can tank if he does direct melee attacks. Another miss, that's no good. And he'll do 1 damage. I'm surprised he didn't miss. Okay, 46, that's pretty sweet. And Meteor shouldn't be too bad, except for... actually, that's worse than I thought it would be. And... get 1 more attack from the Dragon Master. Right, that really was nice. Pretty good chunk, but these guys have a ton of HP. And miss. And we'll do... I'm a little worried about death, but I guess I have revives. Ouch. Okay, do 1 more attack here, and then I think I'm done. Got a ton of HP off that fight, so I'm happy about that. Medel's not quite as awesome as Ronnie, although she's actually slightly better until I boosted Ronnie. Regardless, Diablo Car's still first. She doesn't have the agility that Ronnie has. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that they would go after Tiamat in the middle. But still some very good damage. And go back to strong, go to round 2. The same person. So right, well, I can take 3 of those hits, and 3 hits is all I gotta take. Hit. Probably I'll get a hit there for 1 damage. No. Equal opportunity misses. I'm gonna go first when I'm on strong. Okay, that's the last hit I'm probably gonna take. Kraken, 38 damage. Yeah, there's no reason to take the hit. I can just come right back with the heal. Almost did. Oh, there is a reason to take the hit then, I guess, because I can run away. Do 1 more damage now. Meteor that can do it, yeah. Alright, I guess I should get the Kraken to hit. No, not gonna happen. Managed to lose at this point. I got a ton of HP, so another hit. And I think I'm out of attacks, so I'm done. Alright, I think I will go ahead and use a revive. I got 9 of them left, so why not? Send her back. I have to re-equip as soon as... Okay, Norn's unit met the enemy. Re-equip. I'm gonna go ahead and use an all-heal. And I think that should put her back into commission for the most part. So yeah, it looks like everybody's gonna go back to full HP. Went ahead and equipped the standard setup for an Ogre shield on the Princess, Power shield on the Mermaid, Brunhild on Gilbert, who has the highest strength, and then Rune Axes on him too. So really just need like 5 hits maybe. Okay, well, not so far. But I've got a whole bunch of units here, and I'll just as people get here, I will use heals and revives as necessary. Not that I really need to conserve them at this point, but it's just a habit. And another miss. Makes it good. So Starlight should do a chunk change if I can hit. Nope. 5 misses! Meteor, that's probably gonna kill. No, almost though. Alright, come on, 5 more attacks and then we run. Going for 3 damage. Okay, that's more like it. 14. Miss. And actually, I guess it's just the ice, which is, well, I could do 1 damage, I suppose. 1 out of 58. Alright. And then I'm done. Re-equipped and had to use 2 all heals to get Debonair's unit back up to speed. But it's possible if I don't miss, I could end it this time, and I slowly run strong, which probably cost me like 10 damage. Right. Ouch. And of course, when I take the power shield off the devil, then he hits him directly, but I guess I don't really need the devil, so one way or another it tanks an attack. There's a double, yep, he only hit for 1 with the rune axe, so should have just left him with the shield, and youch. Well, certainly not really in sync in terms of timing, although I guess at this point it really doesn't matter. Just stand weak and see who he kills. There goes the double. And then I'm going to do 1 hit. And that should do it! It's kind of fitting that the evil one kills him. After last game, I could not get much use out of Evil Ones and Ninja Masters. This time I have to say I was wrong. Evil One is pretty much just as good as Paladin. It's a little bit worse for magic attacks, but it has the better backline, so I think it's fine. Although maybe technically in 1 out of 3 they may not have had 0 goth. What? It only took me like 50 days to finish. 0? 0? Well, good thing I don't need goth anymore. Now that I'm king, I just get to own everything. I think that's how it works back in the medieval days anyways. Well, there it is. Looks like I get the Empress ending. It actually didn't take that many days, more than I thought. Only 347, and last time it was, I don't know, it was 3-something. So, it's been a lot of fun. There's definitely a little bit of frustration in the last stage, but mostly self-inflicted by choosing to go with Kraken and then not having more dragons. If I just had 6 high-level dragons instead of 3, then I could have easily adapted and had mostly flying units with 6 dragon and Kraken, and then 3 flying units with Nixies would have probably been just fine. Well, now if you play through, make sure you have lots of mobile units, and then I think Zom next for 1 out of 5 is going to change it anyway, so that movement speeds work a little bit differently, and you might not need to have everybody be flying to keep up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the fights, the journey, the frustrations, and the triumph. This is Far Horizon, signing off.